Well, Brent Boyd, you're the Chief Operating Officer of the Solar Power and Light, and you've been with the company, I understand, about 2 years, 2.5 years.
Yes.
And your areas are really the business and financial strategy of the company, contract negotiations, partnership, business development, procurement, and system development.
Yes.
That's quite a job description.
Keeps me busy.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. And I'm going to get your opinion. How does solar help the environment?
Sure. The environment is hurt by emissions, and for instance, coal emits carbon dioxide and other poisonous gas that is dangerous to not only the environment but to our health. Another example might be the recent disasters in Japan, where nuclear energy has certain radiation risks. Well, solar energy is energy powered by the sun. Neil talked about sunlight hitting the solar panel and turning that into electricity. Well, when that happens, there are no emissions, and so therefore no harmful effects to the environment. So that's why we call it clean energy.
Okay. Neil also mentioned that your company recently entered into a contract with the city of Cincinnati. How big is that contract? Cincinnati's a big community.
Yes.
What all does it entail?
Sure. We're very excited about that contract. Neil mentioned we competed nationally with their RFP process and won the contract among 10 other companies that competed for that. So that's a 3-year construction contract to build as much solar as is possible in Cincinnati. And then there's a 20-year period where Cincinnati has agreed to buy all of the energy from the solar panels that we build for them. And so to date, we've built 3 systems for them on top of a number of their municipal buildings in and around Cincinnati, about 500 kW of systems. This year, we're looking to build 5 to 10 times that amount for them on top of the public bus systems in Cincinnati at their water work facilities, which are much larger, pieces of land where we can build. So we're quite excited about the opportunity.
I was going to say it has been an exciting project for you. Do you expect other cities to follow Cincinnati's lead on this?
Absolutely. In fact, we've done a total of 4 cities and municipalities ourselves, and there are many other cities throughout Ohio and the country that are embracing solar. Northern Ohio cities and other central Ohio cities are in the process of getting solar projects in place as we speak, and it makes perfect sense for them to do that. Number one, because they don't invest any of their own capital. We, for instance, would invest in those facilities and maintain and operate the systems for the city. So it just makes perfect sense for them. And they're saving money and they're helping the environment.
Okay. Now, Neil also mentioned that your company is also working with schools.
Yes.
When you work with the schools, does this become an educational process with the students?
Oh, absolutely. The students don't per se participate in the construction aspects of solar, but Solar Power and Light actually has a education platform that we introduced that works very well with the schools and the students, and they love it. The platform contains a public kiosk that the schools can put in their lobby for the students and for the public in general. Education or experimental kits is also a part of that product, and software portals. And we actually are in the process at a particular school of integrating this education platform into the science classrooms for the students. And so this becomes a sort of a STEM enrichment program for the schools. And so, kids love on-hands things.
Yes.
And so they're very excited, and we think we have something special for the schools.
There's so many opportunities out there today.
Yes.
Yes. Anytime the installation is complete and the solar system is turned on, what's the next step for the customer?
Sure. Very little involvement from the customer is required. Solar Power and Light handles all of the operations and monitoring of the system after we turn it on. And so, frankly, organizations put a lot of energy into promoting public relations and the marketing of their new solar facility so that they can really get the benefit out of it, for their bottom line. So they tend to put more energy into that than having to worry about the solar system itself.
Okay. How does the public get involved in once all this is done?
Sure. The public can partner with organizations or businesses, churches in the community that have adopted solar. For instance, schools might visit a particular site as a field trip opportunity for the kids to see the facilities. Others in the public or nonprofit organizations might partner and create advocacy programs. We love and think the public would be perfect for advocating clean energy. And so there are numerous ways where the public can work with those that have invested or have decided to go green.
Brent,